Now, before I get into today's video, I need to go ahead and introduce our very, very special guest for today. Go and say hello.
Hey, what is up, everybody? It's Underrated Made. I'm so happy I could be a part of this collab. Let's go.
All right, let's go, as you said. But nevertheless, today we are going to be discussing Gray succumbing to the apparent darkness that Invel said he had. Now, if you guys remember, during the fight between him and Invel, Invel made a couple of mentions about how Gray has darkness that he inherited from his Devil Slayer magic. Basically, Invel's initial goal as well with the Juvia versus Gray fight was actually to release Gray's darkness through him killing Juvia. He said that, I guess, if he were to kill someone, or he's basically on the brink of releasing said darkness. So this brought up the question within the fairy tale community. Does Gray have hidden darkness within him because of his Devil Slayer magic? Now, personally, I believe that this is true. I think Gray has darkness within him, and I guess it could be on the brink of being released. I completely agree with Invel on this. Now, the way that I think it will be released is actually through Gray's markings. Now, you guys already know Gray inherited Devil Slayer magic from his father, Silver, and with that came some markings. Now, it was mentioned within the Avatar arc that they're actually spreading throughout his entire body. They're like multiplying. They're growing throughout his body. Now, personally, once the markings fully spread, I do believe that Gray's full darkness may be released. I guess it could signify, like, the darkness spreading throughout his body could be through his markings, because, you know, it is spreading, of course. But nevertheless, I'm going to go ahead and hand it over to Underrated Mage here. Let's go and see what he has to say.
Now, when it comes to the whole gray and darkness thing, I gotta say that I think that he does have the darkness, because think about it like this: it is devil slaying magic, and we know that whenever he used it, it started off small. First, it started with the little tattoo, and it began expanding throughout his body. Now, originally, I think that the darkness, when it started growing over him, I don't think that was like him losing like his sanity. I think he's really gonna start losing his sanity now that he lost somebody close to him. He's gonna get a little bit more cold-hearted, because think about it: he lost a loved one. And I think that's going to push him to go into like his, I don't want to necessarily say evil, but it's going to push him to be a little bit more heartless. Now, when it comes to the whole darkness, like a transformation, I think he's going to have something similar to that too, because think about it. Me personally, I think that Natsu, he has his E&D transformation. Gray, he's going to have his darkness or devil slaying transformation. So I do think that this new darkness, it could take over his body completely, but at the same time, I think it's going to be a new power-up, so it could kind of be something that equals out Natsu in his E&D form, like just like how Invel said. The destined fight is between Natsu and Gray, so I think that the darkness, that will actually help him in his fight with Natsu.
Speaking of his fight with Natsu, I just absolutely cannot wait for that fight. It's going to be absolutely amazing. I'm going to make a couple of videos talking about that fight in the future, but nevertheless, I hope you guys enjoyed this very, very special video with Underrated Mage. I highly doubt you guys haven't seen him, but if you haven't, I recommend you guys check this guy out. Honestly, this guy is the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. Huge, huge, huge shout out to Underrated Mage. But that's about it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, a like is much appreciated, along with a subscription to my channel. Comment your opinions in the comment section below. I will see you guys next time. Peace.